Hey, I'm not having much joy here, am I? Yeah, van life. Huh. I made a video earlier of me trying to make the van do the thing it's been doing with the funny whoosh noise that sometimes hits when was hitting when I was changing gear into third gear and stuff, and it was just like a whoosh, and then it would momentarily stutter, and then it'd be alright again. Anyway, that was nothing compared to, anyway, I couldn't make it work. I did a 12-minute video driving at the A46 and back again, and it wouldn't do it. So I thought, oh well, the van's all right then. Yeah, I mean, if I can't make it do what it was supposed to be doing, and the fault, then fair enough. And I was making all these plans to drive down to Cornwall on Boxing Day and stuff, and then van behaved perfectly all day. I've been out, and I was just driving back this evening, taking my grandson back to Coventry, and it went very badly wrong at this big roundabout. Luckily, I didn't get on the A46 bypass. My instinct told me to not do that, in case, because it's a horrible place to break down. I mean, there's nowhere to pull over, there's no like hard shoulder or anything. So luckily I didn't do that. I decided to come through Kenilworth to get up towards Coventry, and started doing this really bad noise, and I ended up having to pull over in this bus stop by the park in Kenilworth. Anyway, waited for the RAC, and came 2 hours later. They turned up, and the guy says my drive shaft's gone. He said it's not the end of the world. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been the gearbox or the clutch or something, but it's not. But he says I'm going to have to be towed home. So I've been waiting since then. I've waited another 2 hours for a tow truck, which hasn't so far appeared. So we've got to just after midnight now. Getting a bit cold, and I'm getting a bit fed up, to be honest. I don't know whether to give him a call. So far it's been a total of 4 hours sitting here. I mean, I could get in the back, put the diesel heater on, get into bed, fall asleep, but I just don't know where they've got to. And I could call them. Yeah, I could call them. But the idea was that they were going to tow me home, because obviously I pay RAC every year to look after me in emergency, and then I was going to get someone to come and fix a drive shaft, which isn't apparently such a bad, it's not such a terrible thing to fix. It's not difficult. It doesn't cost that much. But none of that can happen unless I actually get home. So I don't know. I reckon I'll have to try calling in a bit and see. I'm going to have to try calling them up and see what's happened to this truck. Yeah. It's supposed to pull me up. It's one of them that will actually just deliver me. I mean, the problem with the RAC is they're always busy. Every time I have a breakdown, this is only the second one in, I don't know, 3 years. They're always busy. They're always like, oh, we're max capacity, blah blah blah, and they're really lovely when they come and very helpful in that. But I'm getting tired now. We were out having dinner, and I'm hungry again. I'm tired, and it's not that warm in here, and I could do with getting home and getting to bed and stuff. So anyway, there's an update for you. Very quick one. So we get this problem sorted. Probably not this side of Christmas now. Probably not. And then we're going to go back to plan A. So I was going to go down to Cornwall. I can go down with my brother after Christmas. He's coming up, and I couldn't go down with him in his car. But getting back's a problem, because trains aren't running. Nobody knows when the trains are going to run again. and I looked at coaches, but it's like a 12-hour journey. Never used to be that long, I'm sure. 12-hour journey from where my brother is up through to Coventry, and then I'd still have to get from Coventry back to Warwick. So it's a heck of a day sitting around on a coach. Not pleasant at all. I've done it in the past, but it was never even that long in the past. I'm sure it was more like 10 hours or something. So I'd much rather do it by train if I had to do it like that at all. But anyway, who knows? Maybe it's what's the date? 21st now. We're into the shortest day. Hooray! Finally we got to the shortest day of the year. I've been so poorly. I mean, so many people have been ill. They've had flu and COVID and colds and RSVs and whatever else, and kids getting ill with strep and horrible stuff. It's horrible winter so far. Everybody's, I know, is like kind of like, you know, trying to organise a Christmas but struggling a bit. Yeah, so, and I'm not well yet from what I think was flu, but I think it's triggered the long COVID back. That's what I think's happened, because I feel very low on energy, and when I do get up and manage to get out the house, I just feel so tired. I just want to go back home. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I'll just have to try and get hold of, find out what's happening with the RAC here. And I mean, I could just get in bed and go sleep and wake up, and tomorrow's another day, and I might annoy a few bus drivers because I'm in the bus stop, but I'm parked right at the edge, so it's not the end of the world. Of course, I know it's not illegal, as in I'm not going to get arrested. Not like I can move. But it was quite alarming when the drive shaft actually went. There's a truck just gone past, but I don't know what truck they're bringing, you see. That's just, I don't know what that is. Got the emergency chevrons on the back, but they know what van to look for. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get in touch with them. It's been a long wait now. He said when he left it should be about 10 or 15 minutes before this tow truck appears, and that was like 2 hours ago. Anyway, I'll catch you up on what's happening. I spoke to my bro on the phone. He says don't worry too much. Drive shaft's not that terrible. He says he's fixed one himself on a car before now, and he's not really a trained mechanic, so he said it's not a difficult thing to do. But the sensible thing seemed to be to get the van towed back to my place and then get somebody to come and look at it there, rather than try and find a garage that'll be open at this late point before Christmas. Because what I'm hearing is that all the garages are just full now. They don't want to take on any new customers this side at Christmas, so yeah. Anyway, I'll get back to you. I struggled because I never do this. I came out because I was supposed to be out for a couple of hours. I thought, well, I won't bother bringing the cable for this phone because it had plenty of charge, and then of course I got stuck, and then the cable was at home. I've only got one for this, but anyway, I went through everything in the back looking. I managed to find a USB-C cable so I could get it on charge, so at least I got the phone. But yeah, I'm going to get on the phone now and find out what's happening. Technically I'm a vulnerable person, yeah. I'm 61 years old and I'm sitting in this van in the dark on my own, and it's cold, so technically I am vulnerable. So yeah, I'll let you know what happens.